We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Howdy everybody, Jake Russ here, Real Sports Cards, 2026 Topps Heritage Baseball, number 19, full case PYT. We got 2 cases sitting in front of us. You guys get to choose. Which would you like to rip? If you like to look at stickers, judged by stickers, they're both 1584s. So left or right on that one. While you guys are thinking about left or right, how about I go over the afternoon? We got 7 left in Disney. We've got a $49 Topps Baseball Mixer Random Teams with a PCA bat added in. They'll go to whoever gets the Cubs. We've got Prism Black Football, number 10, $3 PYT. We've got Bowman's Best half case. And we've got a football mixer that's only $39. So that's the rest of the afternoon. Kevin's stuff is teased up, and we'll start dropping in an hour and a half or so for the night. So what do we got? Left or right? Otherwise, I'll get the die out, and we can roll a die. Left, says Rob. And I want to go hiking. Also agrees. Basically simultaneously there. Glad I don't have to decide who the timestamp was there, because I think it's about exact. They both appeared at the same time. Just give me a second. I don't think it does. Or tenths, I should say. No, I'm looking for seconds. But you agreed, so it doesn't matter. Left. Always the preferred choice. Except when it's not. Let's go. Everybody's having a good Sunday. Pat got excited. It's 95 there today. It was 60s here yesterday. It is 39 today. So in the last 2 weeks, we've had 70 degrees, then 2 feet of snow, then 60 degrees, all within a 2-week span. And then, but yeah, now it's supposed to be 30s or 30s to 50s, kind of depending on the day this week. So not bad for this time of year. 95 is crazy. I know they were talking about Owen Casey. It's supposed to be crazy warm in Iowa today, right? And Iowa is playing women's basketball. They are hosting, and there's no air conditioning in their arena. So people were talking about going to be sweaty in there. Austin Hayes. Roman Anthony Black. Mike Trout. Rookies. Sosa and Machado. Which part are you jealous of? Were you jealous of the 2 feet of snow I mentioned? Rookies. Carter Jensen Black. You know what happens when you get 2 feet of snow and then 4 days later, it's 60 degrees out? You get lakes everywhere. Rodon, Blanco. I don't like this case with all the upside down stuff. Or this box, I should say. Case may not hold that on. Snow and cold. Caglione. Typically this time of year is when I get to the point where I'm sick of the cold. I like the seasons. I don't mind winter. But typically once you get to March, then you kind of like, but we really didn't have like a crazy winter this year. So I'm not like totally sick of it. I'm fine with it right now. Pablo Lopez for the Twins. Twins going to Flan. Oh, yeah. Fire season's not good. Blanco. Oh, I didn't even notice they say refractor where they say variations. Roman Anthony Black. The snow, getting 2 feet of snow in a day and a half is, that's not good. That's no bueno. That was quite the mess. With 40-mile-per-hour winds besides. We had a blizzard for like 3 days. But I enjoy snow. I like the day after snow. Like around here, even so, like I said, we like where I live north of here, we got 26.5 inches of snow. It started Saturday night, ended Monday afternoon. Early, like right around noon, I think it ended. And by Tuesday morning, the roads are perfectly clear. Like, I mean, there's a few places where it's bad. But for the most part, the roads are plowed and cleared and good to go. Even after that crazy amount of snow. And then it's just fun. Then it's, you get snow everywhere. It's white. It looks nice. The roads are fine. Driving in snow, that's not exactly fun. But that day after, when the roads are already clear and you can get to work fine, that's what I like. I like the seasons. I wouldn't want to live in a place that didn't get snow. Like I said, I normally do. Like once you get to late February into March, then I'm like, I don't need the cold anymore. I can warm up now. So it gets to be a bit much when you get 4 or 5 months of cold. But I do enjoy it for, like I said, normally 3 or 4 months. I'm fine with it. This gets to be a bit much. Now 26 inches is a little abnormal. I don't know how much we had the rest of the winter. That was the first real heavy snowstorm we had gotten. We'd kind of got missed. They've had some southern ones that got 10 inches. They'd had some northern storms that got 10 inches. But around here, we haven't had much like real significance. I don't know if we'd had a storm with more than 5 or 6 inches. It all came at once. Oh, I didn't look for. I gotta look for variations in that first because we didn't get a Deckledge or a Carson Williams, a buyback. So I'm guessing I'll do it right now so I don't forget. I'm guessing we hopefully got some sort of variation. My last couple cases, the boxes on the right have had no variations, and then most of the boxes. Oh, we did have a Deckledge. I missed it. Or no, this is the one I'm not doing yet. Forgot what pile I needed to grab. I was like, how did I miss a Deckledge? It's tough to do. Must have been telling snow stories. Nope. Nothing on that one. Yeah. Get sick of that 110. I think I don't know. I guess O'Neill Cruz. I guess like 75 and sunny you'd never get sick of. But I think otherwise, any kind of, I think heat, cold, any of it, you'd get sick of it after a while. But I guess 75 and sunny, that if you're in like San Diego where it's just nice every day, it never rains. Tommy Helms, I'm gonna go on a limb and guess that helmet is airbrushed. Who did Tommy Helms come from? Played for the Pirates the previous year. Oh, they had to make the yellow and black helmet into green. It didn't go that great. Or it would have been the Yellow Pirates. It might have been the Yellow Pirates, and they tried to shade it green. Either way, it doesn't look good. Athletics on this one. Going to NS Baj. Contreras and Chapman. That is... I keep forgetting who that is. Oh, it's Beltran. Beltran. We got there. Kirk, Early, Hernandez, Marte and Burns, Aaron Judge, Yankees. I don't know. I like fall as like I think my favorite season. I like the 50s and 60s, like sweatshirt weather or long sleeves. Jose with the Yankees. I like fall's my favorite. Got the corn bat. Is that his normal picture? I hadn't noticed the corn bat before. That's awesome. It's always so in Wisconsin. Obviously, you get used to the temperature. So 40 degrees in fall is cold. 40 degrees in spring is warm. Like it gets 40 degrees in March, and you're like, oh, shorts, t-shirt, no coat. You get 40 degrees in fall. You're like, oh my, sweatshirt, pants, snow boots, sweatshirt. Really? I suppose because of the mountains and stuff. O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates, and I suppose you're southern, so actually you're kind of almost desertish. Huh. Oh, let's check. Interesting. 60s and 110. Man. So it's pretty similar to Arizona, Nevada, desert kind of temperature because it's the same climate there, huh? So winter is basically your fall. You're like, it's 60. You're on the edge of the Mojave. Okay. Oh, and okay, yeah. It's beautiful scenery. As far as the eye can see. Nevada's the Great Basin, as the Arizona's the Mojave Desert. Okay. I was watching, watch a lot of college baseball. I was watching Utah Valley play the other day. Unbelievable backdrop of their stadium with the mountains. And just like really cool scenery. It's a neat location. And they were talking, it's like, oh, this might be the greatest backdrop in all of college baseball. And then that's in Orem, Utah. I think Utah Valley is in. And then they're talking, it's like, oh, that might be the greatest one. It's like, well, I mean, BYU right across town might be a tie. It's like, but they're closer to the mountains. It doesn't look as good. And I'm like, wait a second. Provo is right next to Orem, like literally, like they said, it's across town. So I had to look at a map, and I'm like, oh yeah, Orem, and then Provo, and then it's like, it's like, man, they're like not that far away from Salt Lake City and all the rest. Like, geez, all the major cities in Utah are like right in the northern valley there. I didn't realize they were all so close together. There's not a lot of major cities in southern Utah, is there? Yeah. It's all like one megalopolis altogether, almost practically. So then I had to turn on the BYU game to see their view. I do like Utah Valley's a little better. I like it the distance. It looks cooler than, like I said, they're a little closer than BYU's. Still great outfield views. It's awesome looking. Contreras. Mike Piazza, Padres. Ichiro. Got an autograph. Brendan Donovan for the Cardinals. They're in a different valley, but it's not too far apart. Oh. Taking a flat note. Looks like it might be missing a chunk. You're four. Whoa, you're the other side of the state, yeah, for sure. Derek's got the Cardinals. Is like so. You must be closer to Vegas then, right? How far is Vegas from you? Or I guess it depends on which side of the state you're on. What's like the closest major city to you? Is it Salt Lake City? Or no, is something else closer? I would think you're closer to something in different states at that point, huh? This is a photo variation. Ronald Acuna, if he had a hammer. It's an hour. Okay, I thought it might be a little close. I thought it would be maybe an hour or half an hour to 45 minutes. So it's a decent distance. It's not, but fairly close. Oh, did I hit my that at some point? Going over Utah geography and didn't notice. This needs to be back. There we go. Now we're straight. Acuna for the Braves. Bert Ernie. Image variation. If he had a hammer, he'd hammer in the morning. Vegas is an hour and a half. Figured you had to be close to something that way, that direction. Clement, Polanco. So you're not close enough to the mountains to get like mountain snow and stuff. Mickey Moniak. You said you were on the edge of the basin and the high mountains. Schmidt and Witt. Ah, St. George. Okay, I've heard of St. George. They've had baseball teams at times. Is St. George, is that, well, it's not Dixie State anymore, is it? Is that Utah Tech? Are they in St. George? It used to be. Moniak for the Rockies. Contreras. And Beltran. You can be in the mountains in 45 minutes. I'd like to be closer to mountains. I have a friend I worked with for a long time that's from Montana, and I went out with him and we went to Glacier National Park and everything, and that was incredible. Incredible. Utah Tech, Dixie, yeah, Dixie State that used to be. That's in St. George. That's what I thought. I've had some players on the Dock Spiders from Dixie State, and I knew they changed their name. And I've watched some of their baseball games too. Thought that was St. George. That was always a great trivia question for people. What state is Dixie State or Dixie Tech in? Nobody's ever guessing Utah for that one. Huh. Wow. That's quite the elevation change. That's got to create some weird weather patterns at times, though, huh? We got 6 left in Disney, by the way. 22 left in Prism Black Football. 20 left in Bowman's Best. Looking like those are the next 3 breaks to go. Disney's so close. We stalled. I suppose if you say your weather is always between 60 and 110, basically, maybe you don't get weather variations. It seems like you would, with stuff coming off the mountains. But I suppose you get the dry air from the desert probably kills everything because it's so dry. So probably it just kills it all, I guess. Because yeah, I mean the desert is just crazy. It probably kills all weather coming through. Garcia, Clement, Darvish, Castillo, Teoscar, Naylor, Barrios. That corner is a little dinged. Semien, Schmidt, Garcia, Ramirez, Simo, huh? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Weather always fascinates me. Oh, Jack Caglione to 77. Working in baseball for so many years, you learn to watch the weather pretty heavily. I enjoy watching the weather and doing weather patterns and stuff like that, and trying to figure out what's coming and when it's going to stop raining, all that stuff, because it's key for baseball. Rob's got the Royals. How about the 25 of 77 Caglione? That's sweet. He's going in the mitts. What am I bumping? We'll bump the Pablo Lopez. I suppose that's why there's not a lot of major cities in the South, because of that. Mason Wind, Cardinals, because of the heat and stuff in the South, and lack of water too. I'm guessing normally a lot of towns and cities pop up due to water being there. Cardinals going to Derek, coming with this Brandon Donovan, Kelly. Simo for the Angels. Really? Seems like a bit of an odd place to have a baseball camp. This is box number 5. Box number 5 on this one. Nope, wrong one. Almost threw up the pack instead of the wrapper. All right, next box up. Rogers. Rookies. There's Lars Nootbaar. There's Jay-Z. Rookies. Boz, Ellie, Cal Raleigh. Pepe Mangual. I'm not familiar with him. Mets. How long did he play? It's the Expos. Only one full season, all the rest partials. Had an 18-game hitting streak for the Expos in 1975. It seems like there should be an I in there, Manigual, but it's Mangual. Pepe. Mets going to sad Vikes fan. Wah, wah, wah. Stevenson. Murphy and Hader. Ichiro, looks like. Hernandez. Nolan Arenado, Cardinals again. Going to Derek. Blue jersey on this one. Rookies. Diaz. I think I've only had one box so far that if you got a buyback, you also got a variation. So I'll still check, but it's been pretty limited. If you get the buyback, if you get a 1977 original, you typically don't get a variation with it. That's your SP, I guess they're claiming. Oh, well, so much for that theory. That's why I check. Don't want to miss these guys. I still may miss occasionally. But, try to catch most of them. Oh, it's the banner. Banner variation. Agustin Ramirez for the Marlins. Marlins going to Jose. We're going to take O'Neal Cruz off. Four left in Disneyland. Last box of the first half. All right, here we go. Imanaga to 77 for the Cubs. Rookies, Taj Bradley and Lindor. And Real One Relic, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Typically when we've gotten a Real One Relic, we also get another relic. Blue Jays going to Mike Molesky. I want to knock off for this one. And we'll leave it off for now. It's going to knock off the Cubs, but the Imanaga is coming up to put on there as well. Sayo. Muncy. Roman Anthony, image variation. I thought about knocking the Red Sox off. Just thought about it, and boom, Roman Anthony. photo variation. Red Sox, 508 Cods. Oh, Badgers just missed scoring again. Gonna keep Cags, the 77 in the mitts. I'm gonna put photo variation there. Smith. Crawford, Pena, Gore, Hayes, Burrows, Early, Paul Skeens, Deckle Edge, Pirates, nice. Pirates going to Gunny Bob. Knock off Judge. Kind of want that on there. So no 2 relics on this one. Olsen and Beck. Shoots that theory out of the water. Oh! Well, yeah, we did get it. We got a relic and an auto. Expansion autograph for the Blue Jays, Otto Velez. That's awesome. I think he was supposed to sign down there, and he didn't. I have hit another one, and they signed in that little area. But whatever. You do you, Otto. Blue Jays. Going to Mike Molesky. It's my second. Both have been Blue Jays. I'm going to knock off. We'll knock off the Ramirez. We'll leave the Cubs for now. That's awesome. Austin Hayes. And Imanaga is 52 of 77 for the Cubs. Two variations in that box. So 2 variations, a relic, and an auto in that box. And the Imanaga to 77. Box was loaded. And the Deckle Edge. Can you read who the variation is? You can kind of see it. If you have good eyesight and good clarity in your video. Guessing it's All-Star star variation? That it is. All-Star variation, Paul Skeens. Pirates was Gunny Bob, right? Gunny Bob. Getting the Deckle Edge and the All-Star star variation. Gotta move Skeens up. Nice first half. Let's keep it going. I did forget to mention the Otto Velez is obviously red, and it's a 6. Yeah, I think it's 6 of 77. I don't think I read that off. I was commenting on where he signed the card. Yeah, I think he's supposed to sign over the skyline. Maybe it was a Mariner. It was a Mariner I hit the other day. Yep, it was a Mariner. So now I've hit one Mariner, one Blue Jay. Yep. Yep, Mariner for sure. Now remember. It was the Space Needle, not the CN Tower on the skyline. Dreyer, Kim, and Holiday. Skip Lockwood, Mets. This one might have the most rounded corners I've seen of. They're in pretty good shape. This one is a little not as great. Skip Lockwood. Yeah, former Brewer. This is Mets years. He was used strictly in relief by the Mets. Matt's going to sad Vikes fan. It's their second 77. Mike Smith, Shohei, black. Bichette and Marte Parte. Tasker, Harry Ford. Decal Edge, Yanner Diaz for the Astros, followed by Refractor of Alejandro Kirk, Blue Jays. Stremski. Kelly and Garcia. Cody Bellinger relic for the Yankees. Because I knocked the Yankees off last time. That's how it works. Yankees going to Jose. Jack Leiter to 150 for the Rangers. Suarez. And that'll do it. Box 7. Leiter's 46 of 150. Rangers going to Jose. Kirk. And Diaz Astros. Moving on. Disneyland Fall, 4 spots, still stuck at 4. I'll take a look at those after this box. Maybe put them on sale a little more to try to get that full by the time I finish this. Marte. Rodriguez, and Sweeney, De La Cruz. Seager, Carew. Rookies. Castellanos, Cruz. Diaz and Rice. Didn't see anything on that side. Miggy. It's Coney. Rookies. Dodgers, Yamamoto. Norby. Boz. Ooh, Brooks Lee to 77 for the Twins. He's excited. 53 of 77. Twins going to Flan. Kurtz. Seymour. Relic. JT Real Muto. Phillies going to Jose. Rick Baldwin, Mets. Mets getting all the buybacks today. Sad Vikes fan. Larnach, Abreu, Torque, Smith, Senga, Caro, Caballero, and Cruz to 150. We'll have to random that one. I don't think the same person. Actually, I know the same person doesn't have the Yankees or Pirates. Ruiz, Martinez, Wilson. Series, Victor Mesa, refractor of rookies. Cody Bellinger relic again. Our second one. We got a buyback of his dad the other day. Yankees going to Jose. Roman Anthony. Caglione black. Got black paper and black chrome now for Cags. Caballero and Cruz to 150. 52 of 150 on this one. Next, we do need to discount some stuff quick though. Discount our Disneyland. We'll discount black. All right, try to get some movement on those next 3. Back to our regularly scheduled program, already in progress. We got 3 boxes left, so this will be box 10 of 12. There we go. Dominguez, George Brett. Chase Burns, image variation. This is from the racetrack game. Bristol? I think it was Bristol, wasn't it? Reds, going to Mike Molesky. I like the rookie image variation. Take that one. Mangum. Green. Stott. Alonso and Cephas. Raleigh, Lopez, McLean. Dodgers. Oops, Rafaela. Devers. Judge. Ellie. Rookies. Bryce Eldridge autograph. Giants. That's nice. Something needs to get knocked off again. Giants going to NS Bash. Do they have another team, or did we have something Giants already? I know I said that name at some point here. Okay. Kick off the Burns. The rook. I like the keep Acuna. Not there with Eldridge. Granillo, Cardinals. Rafaela for the Red Sox. And Ramirez. Marlins. And we got 2 boxes left. Box 11. Here we go. Box 11. Strikeout leaders. Victory leaders. Mountcastle, Perez, Abbott. Decal edge of Edgar Carroll for the White Sox. And Rudy May for the Orioles. On the 1977 original. Enes Bosch does have multiple teams. Tovar. Runs, batted in, leaders. Again on the leaders, batting leaders. Frelick, Chapman. Chandler. Semien and Contreras. Bregman, 15 of 77 on the Red Clubhouse Collection Relic. Red Sox is 508 cards. Ryan Jeffers, the 77 for the Twins. Nazarowski Chrome. Alonso. Schwarber. Tucker. Vientos. Perez. And that'll do it. Vientos for the Mets. Jeffers is 5 of 77 for the Twins. Flan? Yes, Flan with the Twins. Andrew Abbott. And Carroll for the White Sox. Box 12. Still our 4 left in Disney. We got 23 left in our $49 baseball mixer. 18 left in Prism Black football. 17 left in Bowman's Best baseball. Time for Last Box Mojo. Last Box Mojo. Let's get it. Good luck, everybody. Let's finish on a strong note. House. Bush. Mayor. Stowers. I saw Stowers got hurt. Yeah, Stowers out a while. Jacob Young to 77, followed by Bryce Eldridge to 50. Whew, that's awesome. Giants. Hello, Blizzard. Yep, last few cards. You get the Last Box Mojo just in time. Giants. NS Baj. Ooh, I think with the auto, I gotta knock. We're gonna go with that in the mitts. The Eldridge is over the Cagliones, I think. It's a tough call. Witt, Miranda, Casey, George Springer for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays going to Mike Molesky. Don't tell. I won't tell Kegs. Record breaker. George Brett. Most consecutive games, 3 or more hits. George Brett for the Royals. Oh, that's because I kicked Kegs out. George Brett heard me. Royals. I don't think that puts him back in, though. Even though I like George Brett. Going to Rob on that one. Oh, there's a red coming. We're going to save the red. Rodon. Swanson. Jansen. Frazier. Dodgers. Robbie Ray. Rookies, Sproat, Caminero. That will do it except for a red coming up. Rodon, Yankees. Jacob Young, 8 of 77 for the Nationals. On the color of the year, Heritage Orange. Nationals is Electric Kool-Aid. Yeah, it's I mean, it's not your bells and whistles, you know, a million autographs and stuff like that. It's a set collector. It's the little niche stuff, the image variations and stuff like that. It's for a different collector. It's fun. It's a nice change of pace. I love them using the designs from their old sets. Nostalgic. No SPs there. So who's our red going to be? Connor Early is going to let us know it is a Padre first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 5 of 5. Padres, the one and only Renzo. Didn't get you much until the very end. All right, let's go over a recap. These are our refractors. Rodon, Yankees, Ray, Giants, Abbott, Reds, Vientos, Mets, Ramirez, Marlins, Rafaela, Red Sox, Granillo, Cardinals, Torkelson, Tigers. We got the rookies, pitchers, Marte, Mets, World Series, Dodgers, Kirk, Blue Jays, Hayes, Reds, Stevenson, Reds, rookies, infielders on that one. Hernandez, Dodgers, Kelly, Rangers, Beltran, Yankees, Contreras, Brewers, Moniak, Rockies, Keller Pirates, pitcher rookies, and Blanco Astros. A couple rookie things I top loaded already. Owen Casey for the Cubs and Christian Moore for the Angels. Our buybacks: May, Orioles, Baldwin, Mets, Lockwood, Mets, Mangual, Mets, and Helms, A's. Deckle Edge, Carroll, White Sox, and Diaz, Astros. Couple catchers. To 150, got Caballero and Cruz. We'll run with that one in a second for the Yankees and Pirates. And then Jack Leiter for the Rangers. To 77, Young, Nationals, Jeffers, Twins, Imanaga, Cubs, and Lee, Twins. Variations not on the stands. We got image variation, Chase Burns, rookie for the Reds, and Agustin Ramirez, banner variation for the Marlins. Relics on the stands. Got Cody Bellinger ×2 for the Yankees. Real Muto, Phillies, Judge, Yankees, and Lopez, Twins. On our stands, we just got Ryan O'Hearn, 5 of 5 for the Padres, going to the one and only Renzo. We've got the Cardinals, Arenado relic, Wynn relic, and Brennan Donovan autograph. Cardinals going to Derek. One's got a little ding on the bottom there. Acuna variation for the Braves. Going to Bert Ernie. We got the Pirates. O'Neill Cruz decal. Skeens decal and Skeens All-Star Star variation. Pirates. Pirates going to Gunny Bob. You too, Blizzard. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Vlad Guerrero on the Real One relic. Springer and Otto Velez to 77 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays going to Mike Molesky. We've got the Red Sox. Alex Bregman to 77. Anthony Black and Anthony photo variation. Red Sox going to 508 cards. We got the Royals. We got a little George Brett. Caglione Black and Caglione to 77. Royals going to Rob. And in our midst, we got Bryce Eldridge 0550. It's a palindrome. And then Bryce Eldridge autograph going to the Giants. Giants is NS Baj 104. All right, just got that random to do then. We got the Yankees, and we got the Pirates. Okay. Stolen base leaders to 150. Yankees and Pirates are in on it. Roll the dice, need a 4 or higher. We got a 5, we're good. Final round, going to the Yankees. All right, that is it for me on this one. Absolutely, Blizzard. Thumbs up. Thank you. We've got Disneyland 4 left, 23 left in the $49 baseball mixer, 14 left in Prism Black, 14 left in Best, 27 left in our $39 football mixer, and we've started to drop the stuff for tonight. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling it up. Really appreciate it. We'll talk to you again In a little bit, as soon as something else fills, I'll be back.